Hey guys, welcome to a conversation with Matteo Banzo. So Matteo is a guy been known for a while in the sales community for the True Blue, and today we just really want to have a conversation, see his journey, see what you can learn through it, and see maybe some advice that you guys can take home. So Matteo, introduce a bit about yourself and who you are and what you do.
Yeah, thanks, Fatty. So basically, I run two marketing agencies. One I'm not really looking to scale right now, but mainly I run a B2B lead generation agency. We focus on doing cold email outbound. So yeah, that's called Conquered Leads, and I started that around 6 months ago. Scaled to 8 clients in my first month, and have been continuing to scale since then. My first agency is a real estate SMMA, or real estate Facebook ads lead generation agency. So yeah, helping real estate agents in Australia get more listings. I basically got 95% of my real estate clients through cold email, and I realized there was more opportunity to run these cold email systems for other businesses. So that's why I decided to start my second agency. So with my first agency, the real estate one, I'm still running it to this day. I have a few really good clients who pay me, and I'm just not looking to scale that, but I'm looking to scale my cold email agency.
Got you.
So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing now.
So I guess what is it that got you really making up money online, right? Because what I know that your brother Alfonso, I think that's an interesting story that people should know about how you make that split into remote sales and online money.
Yeah, so pretty much it started from no other than the man, the top G, Andrew Tate himself. Obviously, he was popping up on everyone's social media talking about how to make money online. So naturally, I joined Hustlers University for around $50 USD per month. From there, I learned copywriting. And when it was time, so the copywriting coach told you to start outreaching to get clients and pick your niche. I decided to pick the niche of real estate. And then naturally, on my TikTok feed, there was a guy who talked about starting a real estate SMMA. So I basically got in contact with him and ended up paying 5K USD for his course. So I started my SMMA for real estate agents through that guy's course. And to be honest, it was pretty overpriced because their guarantee was only to get you to land your first paying client, which I did get. But he didn't really teach how to scale further from that first client. So that's why I think it was overpriced. And at the time, I could have definitely bought other programs that were more worth it. But I don't really regret buying that at all because it led me to where I am today. Anyway, I was running that for around 4 or 5 months. And my brother started, when I landed my first client, my twin brother Alfonso, who Fatty's also friends with, basically he wanted to run his own SMMA in the dentist niche, I think. And I told him, running an agency isn't as easy as it looks. People say 10K a month in a month. It's pretty unrealistic because you need to learn all these skills. You need to learn sales, lead generation, marketing, client fulfillment, and many other skills. So as a complete beginner, I told him it's probably not the best thing to do. And remote closing, it was pretty small, but a lot of people knew about it at the same time. And I was like, bro, you should definitely get into this first and then come join me in the agency. So basically, yeah, he pretty much, I knew a guy, his name's Leo Moore, and he basically referred my brother to a sales trainer that he's friends with. And yeah, naturally, my brother did the course, got placed on the job in 2 months. He was really lucky. and within 4 months, he earned his first 10K a month. And yeah, he's still doing that today, still crushing it, looking to make more commissions.
So like, seeing that, right? How does it make you feel that your brother get the result quicker than you? Because you told me before that it took you about a year for you to actually get to even like some actual money, right? So how does it feel for you to see your brother get there quicker, and you know that maybe that you should have taken that path?
Yeah, obviously I'm super happy for him. Yeah, it was obviously my journey was a lot slower, and I'd say I was in the trenches for a bit longer than he was. But yeah, we're a team, we're twin brothers, and we live with each other. So I always want him to succeed, and if he's winning, then I'm winning just by being his brother. So yeah, like we are competitive, obviously, but we don't compare. But yeah, like he's killing it, and proud to be his brother.
That's a way, isn't it? Personally, I don't have a brother myself, so I don't want to get what it feel like.
Yeah.
But it's cool that you have a twin brother that on this online money too, you know. Now, the things like, what's your plan for this year?
Yeah,
right?
100%.
What's your plan for this year? Like in terms of like the big picture, the revenue. Any specific thing that you want to achieve for this year?
Yeah, well, I want to make at least 25K USD profit per month. Profit, that is, like as in take home in my bank account by the end of the year.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's my goal.
And how you plan to get there? Because obviously, people say all these things, right? But how are you planning to actually get to that 25K profit?
Yeah, so obviously I want to get the best results for my clients as possible. That's probably the main thing, because with that, I can get more case studies and they can refer me more clients, and it's just naturally the fastest way to progress. But on top of that, I'm going to be maxing out my own outreach and acquisition channels. So, you know, I'm a cold email agency, and I'm going to send even more cold emails for myself to get new clients. On top of that, I'm going to be posting content on Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. Check out my YouTube in the link below. Instagram, Facebook. I also have a newsletter that I'm currently running that, you know, I'm accumulating subscribers, that I'm actually running ads to this newsletter as well. So that should grow pretty quickly. But yeah, basically just maximizing outreach, content, and ads. That's my goal.
So that's quite a lot plan, right? So, because I guess this one is for the viewers, right? Because a lot of guys is on similar online money journey. How would a week in the life of Matteo look like? Just so they can, you know, see the type of work it takes to actually get there.
Wait, sorry, you're asking the time it would take to get there?
I mean, in terms of like in a week, how does that look like for you? The routine, the amount of hour that you work, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah. So pretty much I've been waking up at 5 a.m. every day. You know, coffee and straight to work. And I'll be either like managing my inbox and responding to emails, following up with leads as well. And then do that for a bit. I'll also be planning out my content and writing some content and filming content as well. And then during the day, I will be, you know, making sure my fulfillment's on point. So managing my clients' inboxes and making sure that they're getting leads and sales calls. And at night, it's just more like prospecting, whether that's manually connecting with people on LinkedIn and commenting on people's Twitter and stuff like that, as well as making more content. Like this year, I'm really trying to get as much engagement as possible. So yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. I do that at least 5 days a week, and usually I wouldn't be working full days on the weekend, but I'd be working a couple hours on Saturdays and Sundays as well. So, yeah.
I don't see a lot of playing time there, right? There's not a lot of, like, going out, meeting friends, dinners, all that stuff. Any reason why?
I still see friends. You know, I have friends from back home, like from high school and stuff that I still see every week or two. I still make time for that. But yeah, I'm just really dialed in, and I am willing to do whatever it takes to make my business grow, and to provide the best results for my clients. So, yeah, like I still see friends and stuff. I still have a life. Maybe my social life wasn't as active as it was like a year ago, but you know, I'm okay with that. And naturally, all my friends are at university anyway, and they're pretty busy themselves. So, yeah.
Okay. So I guess like because we are speaking about what it does it take to actually get to that 25K profit, right? And obviously you can see as a viewer, it's like that's so much time. There's a lot of dedication and there's a lot of effort, right? But throughout your journey, what are the things that you've been learning, or you know, any insight into your journey that you might feel like that you feel like are really useful to you, and the thing that you learned so far, just so you know, some people can take advice from it.
Yeah. So, one of the biggest advices that I would give is if you want to start your business or get into this online money space, you need to learn how to sell. I think sales is the most important skill to learn in life in general, because if you know how to sell, you know how to speak to people, you know how to network, you know how to control conversations and really be very well spoken. So, yeah. Also, that translates to marketing and copywriting as well, once you're good at sales. So I suggest if you're starting out and you have no idea what to do and you want to get into the space, 100% try get a sales job and learn like the whole industry of commission only, ideally, you know, being in the trenches, getting what you put in as well. But yeah, I guess learning sales is the biggest advice I'd say. Other than that, obviously never give up. Pretty cliche, but that's true. You know, it took me 4 months to get my first client for my first agency, and it took me like 8 months to make like justifiable money for me to continue. So a lot of people, you know, 99% of people give up. So don't be that 99%. Be that 1% who sticks it and is there for the long run, because, you know, you never know what you could have achieved, and you don't ever regret anything. So, yeah.
I see. But because obviously it's never meant to be easy, right? Because with the marketing, they make it look so easy and make it seem like something that you can
100%.
achieve overnight. You know, but obviously I'm on a similar path, right? Been doing this sales thing for 4 months, right? And the hardest thing is find that really good offer that can really pay you dividend. Compared to like agency life is like find that first client who's like actually pay you good money, you know? So we all have our downtime or the valley. If you're comfortable, you can. Are there any time that, you know, during those time that you want to get your first actual money, like any doubt, anything that you tell yourself that you might want to quit or something similar like that? Any valley that you faced before on this journey?
You're saying, is there anything like bad I've faced?
Yeah, in terms of like mental, the thing that you say to yourself, ego, the thing that you face, because obviously it's not all rainbow, you know, and roses.
Yeah, 100%. So I think the main thing is, yeah, as you said, ego. Thinking that you know everything when you really don't. I suggest also, if you want to learn anything, you need to pay someone who's better than you to learn that. So yeah, don't get your ego in the way thinking you can do it yourself and do it all for free, because if you pay for a mentor or pay for a course like I did, it will just really fast track your success. So that's one thing, me trying to figure out stuff for myself when I could have easily paid someone and made more money from paying him, because he'd teach me all the stuff that I'd learn 10 times faster. But the other struggles are like, not seeing results after putting in many hours of work. That's probably the main reason why people could give up, especially in the agency space. But yeah, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There's months where I've made no money. There's months where I've made plenty of money. It's all about consistency and having a vision for the long term, because sometimes you don't have to think about the dollar value you get, but you need to think about the skills that you learn and how much you level up as a person. So yeah, there's plenty of hardships in my journey, but it's what you have to go through to get to where you want to be.
What kind of dark places that you went to on your journey? Because I know I went to some dark place, in terms of the thing that you have to tell yourself to overcome it and actually take one step forward every single day and know eventually this will work out. You been in any dark places on your journey, especially in your mind?
Yeah, 100%. So before I started my agency, I did this side hustle where I would bet on horses in Australia, and I would make $500 to $1,000 a month. I did this for about a year and a half, and essentially there was one time where I lost 8.5K in 2 days as an 18-year-old, because I basically fell into the trap of somebody flexing their money on Instagram, and then he's selling his tipping service, as in telling which horses and telling which NBA teams or AFL teams to bet on. And I followed it, and I had $10,000 to my name, which is a lot for an 18-year-old at the time. And I lost 8.5K in 2 days because I was being greedy. So that was super dark for me. I didn't tell anyone. Most people don't know about it still, but my brother knew, and he knew that something was up. And I told him a few weeks later. But yeah, other things in my agency also. 3 months into my agency, I got scammed from an AI service. So AI was pretty new at the time, ChatGPT just came out. And I paid 4K British pounds for this AI service that would get me 1 million views per month, something like that, on my website. So yeah, I basically fell for it, and 4K pounds, which is 8,000 Australian dollars, down the drain. Other than that, yeah, I've spent a lot of money on other coaching that I didn't really see results for a long time. It all worked out at the end, but I was in a program where I didn't really see any progress for the first 3 months, and I paid 5 figures for it. So yeah, that was pretty hard, but I stuck to it, and it ended up working out, and I ended up making my money. So
I see.
Yeah, those are the dark areas that I've been to, for sure.
AK, actually never think I lost that much in my life before. That's a lot. But more on your, the thing that you invest in yourself. How much do you say you invest in yourself? Totally.
I've spent nearly 30,000 Australian dollars on my own coaching and mentors, courses, communities in the last, so I'm 21 since I was 18. So in the last 3-4 years.
So obviously there's some hit and miss, right, during that thing.
Yeah.
So for the viewers, right, because obviously a lot of people in this space wants to invest in course, coaching, mastermind, anything that you feel like can be really benefit for them to know if it is a really good course, a really good product, it's really shit?
Yeah, so basically, I think all courses work, all mentors are good most of the time, and it's all up to the person to make it work. If they have one case study and they've proven that it works, then it works. That's my opinion. But yeah, I'd say to vet out what are good offers, you need to compare all the courses or programs that are similar to it, and see the case studies. I think that's the main thing. See the type of results they were getting for other people, and if it aligns with you, then you should pick that program. But yeah, 100%, I think you should join a program rather than not joining a program. And I can comfortably say in my year and a half in business, I have always at least been in a coaching program or had a mentor for the time being.
Okay.
I would be fucked without it.
So that's not really a bad program. That's just how you maximize the program and actually use it to your benefit. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I see. And any, any recommendation for the people for the viewers, specifically for agency owner, any type of people that they should invest in?
Yeah, so if you want to do sales, first of all, you should join the Discord group that is run by me and Faddy's good friend Riley. You should join that and learn the skill of sales, network with people. So that's for free. But if you want to pay for a sales program, I'm not in it, but I've heard a lot about Connor Healy and the RSA, as well as there's a new offer going on by Devontae Mason. It's called DealFuel.ai. You should probably join that. I've heard good things about that as well. But in terms of agency stuff, there's a lot on the market right now. I suggest to start off with like a community at least that you're not paying too much money for, and only if you're willing and able to pay for the higher ticket courses about agency stuff. But it's all about you to make it work. They're not gonna hold your hand. I mean, some of them do, but inevitably, like, you will still have to, it's all on you to make it work. So there's plenty on the market. Like, for example, Leo Moore's got a program called 1000x Leads. You've got Client Ascension, Easy Grow by Charlie Morgan. Lots of these different agencies that help agencies. So just pick the one that best suits you, in my opinion.
Okay. So I'm just really curious, right? Because you're going to make 25K a month profit with this business. But then, what's after that? Like, once you get to that 25K a month, what's the next step? Like, do you see it far enough, or you just really have 25K as really the next step?
Well, that'll be, that's just my goal for the end of the year. But my next step will just to keep scaling it to 100K a month and hopefully $1 million a month. And beyond. If I can exit the company and it makes sense, then I will. But ideally, I want to be running this for a very long time, as long as I can produce the best results for my clients.
I see.
So yeah.
That's really interesting. It's really interesting, right? So how long you been doing? You say you've been doing this again?
I've been in the online business space for about a year and a half, so 18 months. I ran my real estate agency for like a year, and I've been running my cold email agency for about 6 months now.
So, because one topic I want to really focus on is this online community, right? It's really funny. Everybody's online. You text them in Slack, in Discord, in Telegram, all these different community, right? How important is it to actually have a group of guys who are on the same mission, who are on the same value as you, achieving the same thing for yourself? Like, And how important is it for you to have people that on the same journey with you?
Yeah, I think it's super important. Like using my twin brother as an example, we keep each other accountable, and if we're on the same mission, same values, same goals, like it's very hard to, procrastinate or to be lazy because we're naturally competing against each other in a healthy way, but keeping each other accountable and reminding each other of our goals and our values. So that's what I have living at home, which is, a huge reason why I'm where I'm at today. But yeah, in terms of like communities with like-minded people, it's legit like game changing. Like if you're doing this by yourself, then it will be 100 times harder. You need to be leveling up with killers, and network with them so that you can get the best opportunities in the market and essentially just grow together.
I 100% can see that because like so many people today is like they think they can do this all alone. They think they just can figure out by themselves, but they don't understand that there's so many things to learn from other people and so many opportunity that can provide to you just by knowing people, because you never know, they could even refer you to your next client or your next business opportunity or get you access to stuff that behind paywall. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so for you, Matteo, because like we on like almost the end of this conversation that we having. Anything that you want to
Yeah.
maybe tell the people?
I just say, stick to something long enough and make it work, because you don't want to regret not trying your very best. Yeah, don't take your ego out of the way. If people know stuff more than you should probably listen to them and pay them if you can. But yeah, other than that, find like-minded people, make sure you know your mission, and just keep hustling and keep grinding.
100%. Well, Matteo, where can the people find you and figure out where you're at?
Yeah, I'm sure Fatty will link my YouTube channel below, where I talk about B2B lead gen, specifically cold email. But I've got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and you can check my website as well. So yeah, my company is called Conquered Leads, so you can go to conqueredleads.com and suss it out. Other than that, just search up Matteo Banzon on literally any profile, any platform, and my profile will come up. So yeah.
So great. Well, guys, that's it for our first conversation. If you guys have any requests for who to be on this conversation, just let me know in the comment below. If you want to have any specific question for Matteo, we can even do part 2. But anyways, guys, I really appreciate you for watching until the end, and have an amazing day.